final of the women's 800. Audrey Vero of Switzerland goes on the outside. Ran wide in her heat, but didn't look like it troubled her at all. Looked very easy. A fantastic last lap for the 18-year-old. Silver at the World Junior Championships last year in Colombia. 1:59.5 outdoors, 2 dead 57 this indoor season. Reigning champion Keely Hodgkinson, 3 races this season, all of them 1:57, absolutely unchallenged on the world stage. Started her season with that brilliant world best, 1:23.41, 600 metres, and she's just not looked back since. Barzabal is on her international debut here at the European Indoor Championships. She's had years of injury. She said she would never have believed at this stage in her career she would have run 2-1 and been at European Championships. She's in a semi-final now. Agnes Rohillet of France goes in lane 3. She's very new to 800 metres. I questioned her tactical ability and she proved me very wrong yesterday with a wonderful front-running win in Heat 5. Matcha Kohlberg of Germany goes in lane 2. She was second in Heat 3. 2:01.94 was a new indoor personal best for the German, completing the lineup in lane 2. Gabriela Gajanova of Slovak Republic. 2:02.31. She might have gone slightly faster than that. No, just outside of that in the qualifying rounds, which was actually day 0, Thursday evening. Losing track of the days and the sessions very quickly. I believe it's Saturday night. I believe it's the penultimate day of the European Indoor Championships. So first 3 qualify and then 2 on time. There are 8 spots available for the final here at the European Indoor Championships. We saw that method trialled at the World Indoor Championships last year in Belgrade, and they've carried it on here into Istanbul. Traditionally, we've had 6 athletes into that final. Here this weekend, it will be 8. Audrey Vero in a similar position as she did in her heat on Friday. Keely Hodgkinson doing what she knows best, leading from the gun, 28.8 through the first 200. That's very swift. Rohillet, the French woman, just tucked into 3rd place, is a very good 400-metre runner. She's got the leg speed to cope with this. Audrey Vero running on the outside of lane 1. Those metres and that effort will start to add up for the young Swiss woman. See her just perhaps starting to move in a tiny bit. If she uses the big screen, she'll know she's got space to move in. But then she's vulnerable to the overtake. She could get boxed in. Keely Hodgkinson of Great Britain and Northern Ireland having it all her own way at the moment. 58.88 her first lap. That's pretty swift. I wonder what we'd see from Keely Hodgkinson, whether she was just going to chill and have a sprint finish. But no, Keely Hodgkinson stretching her legs out here before the final will take place tomorrow evening. Keely Hodgkinson holds the British record at 1:57.18, lowered it by 200ths, winning the Birmingham World Indoor Tour final last week, and just out for a stroll here, takes the bow in 1:29. Could be a sub-2-minute clocking here for Keely Hodgkinson. Young Audrey Vero holding on to 2nd place at the moment. We might see non-automatic time qualifiers coming from this heat. There's only 2 semi-finals, and Keely Hodgkinson has been a fantastic pacemaker and is swiftly disappearing off down the track. I wonder if she'll look up at the board with 50 metres to go and realise she can just start to relax. Audrey Vero going to the arm, she's pumping hard, they're all lining up behind her. Audrey Vero could be vulnerable here, and it's a brilliant run from Barzabal. She just comes short. Audrey Vero holds on for 2nd place. Well judged effort there from the 18-year-old. She was under so much pressure in the last 60 metres there. Could be a new indoor personal best for Audrey Vero, certainly for Maria Barzabal.
Jane Hodgkinson is a rare talent, and she just eased up very slightly over the course of the last 100 metres. She knew that she was well clear in the end. It was probably about 20 metres between herself and the quick finishing Audrey Vero, who just gritted her teeth and hung on for 2nd place, just holding off Lorea. And now the women's 2nd semi-final of the 800 metres. On the outside, Anita Horvat, heat winner in 2:03.06, the Slovenian record holder. She is number 3 on the European all-time list. 1 place ahead of her is Isabel Boffi on her inside, 2019 European under-20 champion. now really coming of age in this competition, and a very good heat winner herself. Laura Hoffmann, well, she was 5th at these European Indoor Championships 2 years ago when they were in Torun. Already seen one Swiss athlete get through. That was Audrey Verreaux's second in the previous heat. Landa Kandasunen. Current French champion at 800 metres. We're inside Eloisa Cuero, the Italian champion. 4th in world under 20s. And then Blanka Barthakeri, the first Hungarian in the semi-finals for 25 years in this particular event. Somewhat more evenly matched race than the first semi-final, which had Hodgkinson in it. We'd be looking at Horvath and Boffey to perhaps get through as 2 of those 3 non-automatic qualifying spots. They were convincing heat winners. Kandasunen looked good though in the heats as well. So too did Hoffmann. It's Horvath who gets to the front, works her way around. And it's Horvath in the lead. Kandasunen and Boffey, that's the 1-2-3 at the moment. Barthakeri coming up on the outside though, very quickly to get up on the shoulder of Horvath. But it was 29.50, so a little bit slower than the first heat, by about half a second. Well, Barthakeri isn't hanging around at all. Improved her personal best to 2:01.95 this year. It's really laying down the law to Anita Horvath on her inside, and Kerry now heading for home. 60.91, so about 2 seconds outside the pace from the first race. Difficult to see the non-automatic qualifiers coming from this race at the moment. Isabelle Boffey really needs to start getting up there now. It's Barthakeri, Horvath and Kandasunen at the moment. And Kerry still pushing the pace, towing the rest of the field around as they hit the bell. Boffey now starting to move up on the outside. The Britons gone past Kandasunen, now starting to reel in Horvath. But Horvath now starting to stride out as well. They're trying to get up on the shoulder of Kerry. This is going to be a fascinating final 100 metres. Horvath now heading to the front. Oh, Boffey's tripping up over the heels of Kerry, but she's managing to stay upright. Horvath on the front. It's all sorts of drama going on there. Now Boffey going backwards as Hoffmann comes through quickly, but it's going to be Horvath, Hoffmann, and on the inside it looks like Cuero found a bit of space and got through for that 3rd automatic qualifying place. Well, 2:03.12 unofficially. It's just going to be the first 3 home that get through to tomorrow's final, and it is indeed Horvath, 2:03.11, just holding off the fast finishing Laura Hoffmann at 2:03.19, Cuero taking 3rd. As we see there at this stage, it looks like Isabelle Boffey's in a good position to strike, but then just starts to unravel around the outside. It's Hoffmann coming through, and Kerry starts to tire as Elisa Cuero just has enough space on the outside behind Horvath. I don't see anyone to challenge Keely Hodgkinson, but it's going to be a fascinating battle for silver and bronze. Anita Horvath could well be in there, winning in 2:03.11. As we now look at the presentation of the women's 800 metres with Agnes Rajo-Rahali coming out first. Rahali, better known as a 400 metre runner and a stalwart of the French 4x400 metre team. Eloisa Cuero, regular Italian champion, including just a few weeks ago in Ancona. This is Maite Kohlberg. Set personal best in both rounds here. Laura Hoffman, very fast finisher. We saw that in the semi-finals. She could be a real danger if this race is slowish. Gloria Ibarzabal, vastly improved Spaniard. This is her first major international competition. And the very, very talented Audrey Werro, European under-20 champion 2 years ago in Tallinn, still only 18 years of age. Anita Horvat, personal best earlier this year of 2:00:44, Slovenian record, which is briefly a world lead until this woman got going. Keely Hodgkinson, the defending European indoor champion, improved the British record to 2:57:18 recently. So, just to give you the lineup from the inside, Rahali, then sharing lane 2, Quado and Kohlberg, sharing lane 3, Hoffman and Ibarzabal, lane 4, Werro of Switzerland, Horvat of Slovenia in the lime green top, and Hodgkinson of Great Britain, Northern Ireland. She immediately takes the lead at the break. So it's Hodgkinson at the front, followed by Rahali, Horvat on the outside in lane 2. 28:33 for the first lap. And Hodgkinson is really working hard at the front, letting everybody know that she's in command of this race. Rahali and Horvat at the moment keeping track of her, just behind her Werro. And the remaining 4 runners really looking as though they're starting to struggle just a little bit. Hodgkinson coming up. Here's the bell in 58:21. That's quick. We're looking at a sub 2 minute time for sure. Championship record, prodigious 1:55:82. Hodgkinson a little bit outside that at the moment, but she's running at 1:58 pace, and that's something no one else in this field can muster. Nobody else has gone under 2 minutes this year out of this field apart from Hodgkinson, who seems to be able to tick off sub 2 minute times at will. So Hodgkinson leading by 2 meters at the bell from Anita Horvat, and then Audrey Werro coming round into 3rd place, but it's Hodgkinson striding away with 100 meters to go. And barring accidents, the Briton is well on the way to defending her European indoor title. Behind her there's a battle for the silver and bronze between Horvat and Werro. Hodgkinson though coming through looking majestic. Hodgkinson takes back-to-back European 800 metre titles. Anita Horvat silver, and I'm not going to call it for the bronze. That was a real blanket finish.
It's a brilliant run from Keely Hodgkinson, defending her title here. That win in Turin 2 years ago. The announcing of Keely Hodgkinson on the international stage went on to a silver in Tokyo, silver in Oregon last year. And here she is winning gold again at the European Indoor Championships.
There we go. There's the confirmed 1, 2, 3. Hodgkinson 1:58.66. Horvat 2:00.54, just a 10th outside her best. And Agnes Rahali 2:00.85. You came fairly close in the women's. Don't be so modest.
Ibarzabal just got another 200th of a second. I would have got the win.
You would have been very smug indeed.
I wouldn't have. I would have been very kind.
Well, Keely Hodgkinson has every right to be smug at the moment after a terrific run like that. Reeling in the other medalists, Anita Horvat and Agnes Rahali.